looks like you're ready for a wedding, perhaps.
A wedding?
Yeah.
Have you heard something?
Well, I know you're in the wedding scene.
Yeah.
You got to experience it firsthand.
I know. I got to be there on the set of the wedding while paparazzi helicopters were flying over us trying to get pictures, and they had to put like 15 umbrellas above Kristen's head so that they wouldn't reveal the dress. I saw all of it.
Oh my
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was anyone expecting this?
Well, you mean like from the start?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course not. You can't expect this. I mean, we didn't get the call that, oh, you're gonna be in this movie Twilight, and go, oh, okay, well, I imagine that that will afford me opportunities to travel all over the world and meet tons of crazy, interesting people, and no, you can't anticipate something like this, something that generates this kind of passion and energy to the point where people are camping out, living on the streets of Los Angeles for 5 days on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from Los Angeles. There's plenty of people on the streets, but they did it intentionally, just to have a little piece of this night. It's really remarkable.
And how have things changed from day one? Are there any highlights for you working on this saga?
Absolutely. I mean, I was lucky enough to be there from the beginning, so I've seen how it's grown not only in popularity but in terms of actual production value. I mean, I remember first day on set, they put us all into these little trailers that were basically the size of broom closets that were freezing cold, and we couldn't turn on the heat because the generator was going to explode. And it was like we were making this tiny little independent movie that every studio passed on. And then by the fourth movie, my first day on set, they flew us out to Louisiana. I walked into basically an airplane hangar, and it was like a working city. I mean, it was thousands of people. Doing God knows what. I have no idea, but they were all working. They were all doing something. Yeah. And I was just it's amazing how far we've come. And it's all because of these fans. It's all because of, the passion behind this project.
If you could pick one highlight, what would it be?
Well, for me, I mean, my kind of mark on this franchise is the little theater sequence in New Moon where I got to throw up,
Yeah, that's right.
when we went on that little three-way date. I mean, and originally I wasn't going to get to do that, but Kristen and Taylor were nice enough to lobby on my behalf to get that scene in the movie. So I'm forever indebted to them for doing that, because that's really my mark on this franchise, that little 2.5, 3-minute sequence. So I think in 30 years from now, I mean, that's probably what I'll look back at as the thing that the thing that stands out for sure. Yeah.
Well, have fun in there. Have you seen it yet?
I have seen the movie, yeah. It's really good.
I've seen it too.
Have you?
Yeah, I love the toasting scene. I want a toast from you.
I actually did a toast.
Which one was your toast?
No, it didn't make it in the movie.
Oh.
No, it's okay though. No, here's what happened. I'm giving you all the inside stuff.
I want to hear.
The last day, I mean, that was actually our very last day of filming, and everyone was so tired. And I asked one of the ADs to ask the director if they would let me do a toast. I sort of wrote something, and he was nice enough to let me do it. The problem was, though, based on how the sequence was cut together, my toast was kind of, you had to listen to the whole thing in order for it to make sense. One thing sort of built on top of another thing. And I thought it was pretty funny, but that's not what that sequence, that's not how it was cut together. It was cut together as just little funny quips. And the truth is, it really wouldn't have made sense. Mike Newton, I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for him to be speaking at her wedding. Yeah, it's just weird. But I was glad that they let me do it. I'm totally fine that it's not in the movie. It'll probably be in the special features. Whatever, it's all good.
We'll watch every last second of the special features to see if it's there.
Cool, thank you.
Nice to see you. Congrats.